I don't know if any of you watched the Lotus series. It's something that I believe Sargon of Akkad or Carl Benjamin is involved in. I don't pay for it. I watch like the short stuff they do put on YouTube. That's basically just meant to entice you into buying the subscription or whatever. I don't do that. But I remember they had this one video talking about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, which I have to admit is going better than I thought it would. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, they seem to think that, or they argued once that they believe this may be the death of the MeToo movement. As much as I would like that, I'm a little too fast. Like as I said in a previous video, I'm a little bit too fascinated into this reality to believe certain things. Or well, I said, well, not that I said, but anyway. If you came for an articulate idea what to expect in the future, this ain't it. This is just the perspective of someone who's observing the situation from afar with a skeptical, cynical glance, who's also kind of a bit hopeful. But anyway, some people seem to think that, or well, at least the low series seem to think that this could be in the Me Too. I think it could be one of two things. It could either be, well, one of three things. It could either be one of the final nails on the coffin, or this just could be even more damage to it down the line, or it will go away as we know it, but not completely. Because we thought we got rid of political correctness. It came back with a vengeance a few years back, or it gradually came back because we have a bunch of pussy ass piss heads now. But anyway, and now it's become like this cult of wokeness. So I think that is more likely as what will happen to the Me Too movement, even if you get rid of it as it stands, to where it's like this lumbering, powerful beast. Like even if you get rid of that, it'll still exist in maybe a cult form. And that could be bad just on the grounds of, like, you already had these feminists who, like, and I thought this at the time Me Too was happening, or beginning. I thought, you know what, we have all these feminists who hate men and probably would like to tear them down a couple notches. And I thought Me Too would probably be a prime opportunity for them. And lo and behold, at some point, I guess I should have done the fuck you, I was right dance, because, yeah, I saw some women bragging about how men's lives destroyed, like Max Landis. I don't even like Max Landis, for the record. I barely know the fucker. But I was, like, seeing a tweet of these two girls laughing about it, and I'm like, you sick fucks. That's all I could think. Like, I was half tempted to tweet at them to call them the stupid, venomous, vitriolic bitches they are. I was tempted to say that. Well, not that exactly, but yeah, just fuck them. So we already had feminism like losing its mind gradually and becoming something that was intended originally, or maybe feminism has just become its logical conclusion now, but anyway, because its goals have been kind of acquired. Because I think Chris Reagan said it best: feminism is an ideology born out of activism. They got what they wanted. Now they're just moving the goalpost. And he didn't exactly say that. That's my own interpretation of it. But the whole it being born out of activism, that is the thing. So you have that, and then you have this Me Too thing, which could create another cult of man-haters who are paranoid to no end. So you could have the fourth wave, and whenever the fifth wave shows up, you'll have them. And then you'll have the Me Too'ers, who are just more paranoid. And I think that would be bad to have these two groups around. Because hypothetically, they could do more damage to, like, gender relations down the line. If I had it my way, I would just ban, like, the whole like, I would have done some, well, not legally, but I think socially, if you are a part of Me Too, like, and I mean the crazy aspect, like, if you were one of these crazies in the Me Too movement or feminists, I do believe you should be shunned for, like, destroying gender relations, because they have damaged gender relations, just like BLM has damaged race relations. Like, there was a bridge between two groups, and these two factions of activists destroyed these bridges. No, they didn't just destroy them, they burned them to the ground, then went to the ashes and smoldering rubble and pissed on the remains. That's what these fuckers did. And they never learn, they never grow up, they never stop. They just constantly go on and on and on. And they're bullies. They're like the bully who picks on you regardless of what you do. And I don't know about you, but if I was being bullied these days, I would be fine with beating the shit out of them. Or at least giving them a bloody nose. But yeah, that's just my thought on it, is that people want to be optimistic about this. I am less optimistic. I'm just too cynical for that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and this will be the end of MeToo. I hope it is, because MeToo is a detriment to society. It is... Like, I remember this one guy, I think his name was Sad One, but he said it was going to have repercussions for women. Like, men are going to want to be less involved with women in the future. That kind of came true. And, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to lie. I am fine with that, because not all women were going along with this, and in fact, some of them were calling it out for the bullshit it was. But there are other women who were fine with it. They were fine with destroying men's lives. And I think men should be aware that there are women like that out there, that they should be wary about who they are around. Be they man or woman, you should be more concerned about running into people like that. And it's a scary thought. It is a scary thought, knowing there are women out there like that who are fine with destroying your life. And there are other people who will hear about it and we're like, so? Like, they'll give it the thumbs up. Like the sociopaths they are. Anyway, that's my thought on the matter. Yeah, have a nice day, and remember the game was rigged from the start.